Better out than in, I always say. Yeah, Shrek said that once. But now it feels like DreamWorks is saying it too because guys, Shrek 5 is officially on its way out of the swamp and fans. We are losing it. This is Mr. Burma, your screen, redefined. So, let us rewind a bit. It's been more than a decade since Shrek Forever After made us believe it was the final chapter. But Simon, we all knew Shrek could stay retired forever. The memes kept him alive, the TikToks, they never let the big green ogre die. And now, after all the rumors, the reboots, and the fan petitions, DreamWorks finally confirmed Shrek 5 is happening. And yes, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz are all expected to return. That's not a sequel, that is a nostalgia earthquake. Now here, where it gets spicy word around the animation kingdom is that Shrek 5 won. Just continue the story. It'll reboot it for a new generation. Think about it, same characters, same humor, but with that upgraded, ultra clean modern animation style we saw in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. DreamWorks isn't just making another Shrek movie, we're building a whole Shrek cinematic universe. And yeah, that is a real thing fans are whispering about online. The new movie reportedly explores how Shrek's world has changed, like we are talking older Shrek, maybe even dad live Shrek. Fiona's still slaying. Donkey being donkeys always. And we might even see the next generation, their kids, stepping into their own mini adventures. It is like passing the torch, or in this case, passing the onion layers. Some insiders even claim Shrek 5 could introduce new kingdoms, more chaotic fairy tale creatures, and maybe a darker twist to the storyline. Fans online are predicting a mix of comedy and emotion, like Pixar-level feels but with Shrek's chaos energy. Also, if you caught that recent Eddie Murphy interview, you know he teased not only Shrek 5 but also a Donkey spin-off. He literally said Donkey deserves his own movie. And he's not wrong. The guy has been carrying emotional damage and chaos on his back since 2001. Now, fans are hoping this movie ties it all together. A proper ending that actually feels like a beginning for the next chapter in the franchise. And let's talk about that DreamWorks tease. A few insiders said that the studio has been testing new storyboards where Shrek feels a bit more reflective. What is my purpose now? Kind of vibe. But obviously the humor stays, the ogres are like onions, wisdom stays, and the iconic soundtrack, oh, you bet Smash Mouth's All-Star is making a comeback. If they don't, fans might actually riot. People are already creating fan posters with captions like "One Last Roar" or "Back to the Swamp," and honestly, that energy, Chef's kiss. Perfect nostalgia storm. There is also talk that the movie could drop around 2026, marking 25 years since the first film changed animation forever. Imagine that Shrek returning after 25 years to reclaim his throne as the king of anti-fairy tales. And if the leaks are right, the tone will blend humor with modern pop culture, kind of like the Barbie approach, but make it ogre. Expect jokes about streaming platforms, influencers, and probably a joke about AI too. Because Shrek roasting modern society. Yeah, that's the crossover we did. No, we needed. Honestly, what fans want most is simple. They want that feeling back. That weird, heartfelt, ridiculous feeling that only Shrek gave us. A story that is funny but surprisingly emotional. A world that's chaotic but warm. If DreamWorks nails that balance again, Shrek 5 won to just be in another sequel. It'll be a full circle cultural reset. So yeah, that is where we react. Shrek's swamp is back on the map. The fandom is buzzing louder than Donkey on caffeine. And the future of Far, Far Away looks brighter than ever. Now tell me in the comments what is the one thing you need to see in Shrek 5. Because as far as we are concerned, this franchise isn't just returning, it's evolving. And we were all here for it.